Great, sincerely, best regards. No, just best. Best regards. Got it. Hi everyone. In today's episode, we are going to look at how to write really short and polite emails. Each email has a slightly different focus, so I will try to highlight the differences as to why and what is being written in the email. With each email, I'll provide an explanation, which should hopefully answer some questions you might have when you're writing an email. Hi Gamal, we love your profile. How are you doing? You have an awesome profile for the role available at Company. Would love to hear more about your role. When are you available to chat briefly this week? If so, please send in your updated resume to email. Location, New York. Look forward to hearing from you. Best, Jen, sourcing specialist. Okay, so this one's super simple. They have one question in their email. They just want to know when I'm going to be available for a talk. So I'm just going to answer that one question. Hi, Jen. It's great to hear from you. I've heard great things about the company. I'm available to chat Monday, Wednesday, and Friday between 3 p.m. and 5 p.m. PST. If this does not work with your schedule, let me know if another time is more suitable and your preferred form of communication. I hope to hear from you soon. Best, Gamal. So there are a couple of things to highlight here. The first one I want to highlight is register. Simply put, register is the way you talk to someone in a given environment. If I was talking to my friends, I might use more slang. I might use language that is a little bit more friendly. Jen, on the other hand, is a professional. We are not necessarily friends. We are actually not friends at all. I don't know her. So I am going to be using a register that is professional. So I start the email with hi instead of something like what's up or OMG, Jen. The second thing is small talk. You may be familiar with small talk in a spoken setting such as how is the weather? How is your day? The small talk in this email, the first two sentences, make the email slightly more friendly. Next, I answer the question and I give them some wiggle room. People have very, very, very busy schedules. Your schedules may not align when they're supposed to, so I give Jen a couple of days that I'm available and I say, okay, if those times don't work for you because maybe she's in a different time zone or maybe she eats lunch at those hours, I say, if this does not work with your schedule, let me know if another time is more suitable. This not only shows that I care about the job, but it also shows that I understand the world does not revolve around my schedule. Also, this is a job offer, and I kind of want this. Lastly, I end the email with best Gamal. Again, this is that formal register. This is a formal way to end an email. You say best. Alternatively, you can say sincerely. You can say stay safe due to COVID. Thank you. The list goes on. So this time I'm trying to rent an apartment. I found a listing for an apartment on a website called Craigslist, and I'm going to send out an email to the owners because I happen to like this apartment. If you're not aware, in America at least, in some states, you will need to send an email to the organizer or the owner or the leasing office, whoever is making the posting, really expressing interest in the apartment. So let's see how I do that. Hello, I hope you're doing well. My name is Gamal and I'm currently working as a software engineer at a company. I have no pets, enjoy quiet spaces, and have previously lived in apartment complexes of the like years prior. When is a good time to schedule a tour of the apartment? I'm flexible with arrangements. Stay safe, Gamal. Compared to the last email, this email's register is less formal. There are more contractions that I'm using in my email, and the speech is a little bit more conversational. I also want to point out that some postings may not have a person that you can specifically address, so I've left out the name here. Secondly, I give them reasons to consider me as a possible tenant for this apartment. I enjoy quiet spaces, which means I'll probably be a quiet person. I have previously lived in apartment complexes, which means this isn't my first rodeo. I also have no pets, which means my landlord will not be receiving any complaints about my dog that I have failed to keep on a leash. Finally, since the register is less formal, that is to say, more conversational, I say stay safe. Alternatively, I could have said best wishes, best, or safe travels. The list goes on. You can run, but you can't hide. Actually, you can probably hide. But if you're around today, I'd appreciate backup in the office, particularly between 4 and 5. It's unnervingly calm at the moment. Jack and John are both out of the office today. Thanks, Skylar. So in this case, the email actually comes from my boss. My boss wants to know if I have time to come into work today. Unfortunately, I actually received this email while I was a student and I had a lot of work that day, so I am not able to come into the office. So my goal is to decline this invitation. Hey Skylar, unfortunately, my studies preclude me from being able to come in today. If work frees up, I'll definitely drop by if possible. Best, Gamal. I have a very good relationship with my boss. You can see that her language is pretty playful. I am allowed to respond in kind because that is the tone that we have. And even though it is a very informal email, I still keep the structure the same. I do say hey instead of hi, but for the most part, the email is similar to an email I would write to someone I didn't know very well. I'll also note that in more informal emails, you may just sign with your name, removing the pleasantries altogether. Thanks.